Travis Scott and providing care to the families. Providing care to the victims from Astrofest. How do you guys feel about that? Matter of fact, actually, how do you guys feel about the whole situation in general?
First off, I just want to say, I give my condolences to all those who have lost their lives and their families.
For sure.
But I will say, that situation, bruh, was crazy. Everybody, bruh, like literally, who expects to go to a concert, a Travis Scott show, and die, bruh?
Yeah.
Like in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's hard to wrap my head around it because it was just like I remember waking up and I was like 8 people died. I was like, who shot somebody? Like I'm thinking, who got shot? Nobody got shot. Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I don't know. That's kind of like my little take on it, but I'm curious to hear what Justice.
Man, I'm gonna take the politically correct guy on this one.
Oh my gosh. Please don't. Please don't. Just
say it. Okay, I'll
say it, but know your limit.
Yeah,
I know how you get. Yeah, just know your limit.
Say like I can't speak on something because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I feel like he's doing his PR team are doing everything. His PR team got to do a little better. I say that. I apologize. I would have had like a press conference and like actually like went to these people's homes and shit. Not shut up, just like nah, bro. If you was sad, like just take a couple of days and then come back out. But like his PR team got to do a little better than that. Like on the apology part.
That's what I was thinking too. That's why I was like just dropping a video. I know. I understand what he wants to do as far as tackling this as quick as he can.
Yeah.
But that also comes to a fault because sometimes you just have to take a step back real quick. Even though this was his event, 8 lives at the time were lost. It was happening very fast. Like the narrative and perspective and the optics of him was changing almost overnight to where there were videos resurfacing of him saying derogatory terms or inciting the crowd to get lit. I mean, we've seen Travis Scott shows or been to Travis Scott shows, and I don't know Travis personally, but just seeing how he does interact from on the timeline, I still think he was affected by this. So he's like, I want to put something out, but I think that was a like I said, a mistake on his end.
I think his PR team, it's just PR. They gotta do a little better, just for his image.
Exactly.
But I don't like how everybody just want to point the finger so bad and blame him. Like I think people who weren't even there are now. It's like it's an obsession. Like people digging up old videos of his old concerts.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
why I thought it was funny.
Like people are so obsessed with like canceling this man, like not knowing, regardless of like what happened, is very unfortunate. He still is gonna deal with trauma because of that shit. Like at the end of the day, regardless of if he heard them or not, he still has to deal with that for the rest of his life. While y'all broke ass niggas is sitting on the internet trying to cancel this nigga. Like, bro, people lost their lives. Y'all trying to cancel this man? Like, really, bro? Like, I don't think he wanted that shit to happen.
He literally didn't want that shit.
He did not. I don't think he. And people on some demon ritual.
Bro, like what? Like I feel like music and stuff. That shit was like a reach. Like honestly, like I feel like it was just so much like negative energy where they were just trying to just we gotta cancel this nigga. Like
it was more focused on. Sorry to cut you off. It was more focused on Travis Scott than it was the actual victims. Yes. Like I can't even name one person's name who died, but all I see is Travis Scott. Can we honor the people that like lost their lives and like let them like give their families a voice and not worry about canceling this nigga so much? Like I would like that's like if you got merch, Sean, and niggas is praying and niggas talking about the murderer. Like nah, bro, my man's got shot. Like y'all, my man's got hit. Like nah, like can we talk about?
There's families behind this. Actually,
exactly.
In the article I read, there, of course, in the unfortunate event, the father was upset with Travis Scott, which I personally can understand him because when it comes to a whole event like that, again, his name is headlining. And you just lost your son. That's somebody you have to, kind of.
There has to be a scapegoat, but like he's not the only one responsible. It's 100 people behind the scenes that are responsible.
Right. Which if we can take this moment right now just to acknowledge the victims who passed away, and sorry for any butchering of the name, Mirza Bag, Rodolfo Pena, Madison Dubisky, Franco Patino, Jacob Jurinke. Oh my gosh, I really apologize. John Hilgert, Axel Acosta Avila, Brianna Rodriguez, and I think I may be missing a few as well.
It was 9 confirmed as of today.
Yeah, and one just got confirmed. She was in a critical condition. She just got confirmed like earlier today.
Yeah, so
see, we're not hearing about this. All we hear about is Travis Scott. Like,
yeah, I had not saw that on like Act page. Like, it was like I woke up and saw that.
Right.
Because she was already pronounced brain dead yesterday, but they confirmed her dead today.
Yeah.
Or this morning. Which my thing is like during stuff like that, and this is also it's to piggyback on like people blaming Travis Scott. I feel like the venue itself like didn't do well as communicating with him.
Yeah.
Because they could have literally went on stage. They knew people had already died during that time.
He's performing.
They could have went and even like I know he had like a headset or whatever, earplug, whatever. They could have been like, yo, like we need to stop the show. There's casualties. Blah blah blah.
And they could have stopped the show.
They could have stopped the show exactly. And I feel like if he would have heard that, he would have stopped the show. Obviously,
right.
Because it's his hometown. It's his event that he's done. The year before last. So it's just like
And right, Les. Mm-hmm. And what you just said, that's his hometown. So I don't think if in my opinion, I think if the venue had took the proper procedures as far as either setting up, like that's a lot of people. And Travis has a big following. In one area, this was almost bound to happen, especially since I think it was like a year lapse. So it didn't happen until like 2019 when it last happened. Mm-hmm. Of course, his brand and his name grew even more. So with that said, if as soon as I heard the first death, he should have been contacted. Second one, done.
Exactly.
And he's in his hometown. So like you said, as a man, not as an artist, as a man, he has to deal with knowing that 9 lives were lost due to something that he was a part of. Mm-hmm. And going home, he like to a place that I'm sure he goes back to visit family, relive, or just go through different places to kind of relive those old memories or just give that nostalgic feeling. He can't anymore the same way because it's going to remind him of this traumatic event. Like, this, I'm pretty sure this affected him a whole bunch.
He got to live with that.
He got to live
forever.
With
that. So, like, as opposed to people, like, trying to come together and raise awareness and what can we learn from appreciate humanity and appreciate life and, help the families out. It's just bad. They made it more about Travis Scott than they have about the victims. Yeah. Social media, man.
Right. I think social media is one of those crazy things because it can be an amazing and wonderful tool if used correctly, but it could also be a deadly weapon. And I think having it as a deadly weapon is more detrimental because just like how people at the show, which I was telling somebody the other day, when you get a collective mind all together, like groupthink, logic drops all the way down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep.
So when people are rushing the stage, they do not give a damn, one, because they're caught in the moment, 2, they see everybody else doing, and what's on their mind is kicking, I can't wait to see Travis. I can't wait to see Travis. Exactly. They don't even know that they're even trampling or hurting people as well. They think, this is just a part of the experience. We're raging, which is a tag that is associated with Travis. So now people are taking that and turning it into even more of a negative thing too. Like, yo, look what this raging has caused. Mm-hmm. So I just say that to say social media, instead of looking at like what you said, mourning the victims or paying respect to the victims and people trying to come up with productive ways or just different think pieces or conversations on how we can prevent this moving forward, it's just attacking, which I'm sure that's the easiest thing to do, which like what you said, the people are broke, they're trying to cancel millionaires. Yeah, when you're broke, I mean, you're going to, I'm not saying I'm rich as well, but I'm saying like, you're going to have those type of thoughts. When you could take a moment to step out of yourself and take some of that misery, pain, stress, whatever you have on you and place it on somebody else, yes, people are going to do it. Social media is a very easy access for that as well. So
it gives a voice to like stupidity, like people who are just ignorant and stupid. And now have the option to have like a voice, and it also like some calm theory things. Twitter like leads to like impulsivity. It's like 3 calm terms that we use, and impulsivity is one of them because like in the heart, it's 140 words. The characters, it makes a difference because like you can now say whatever in the moment. It's this calm theory that breaks down like why Twitter is just like so detrimental to like function. It's like 3 words. Tell me. I need to get my notes, but I know like impulsivity is one of the features. Simplicity. Like Twitter makes things like it's simplicity, so not inclusivity. So it's simplicity, impulsivity, and it's a third one I forgot. So with simplicity, it kind of just like reduces text. So 140 words, you can kind of like keep it simple and say whatever in the moment, which is the impulsivity part. But with 140 characters, you really can't express yourself. So you kind of gonna say something to kind of catch those like you want to get attention. You got 140 words that like say something that like pops out. So it's like you're gonna say something OD, which is like impulsive, as opposed to like explain yourself, but you don't have that option. It's only 140 words. My fault.
Oh, you good? You good?
So instead of saying I'm hurt by what happened at the festival, you could just say fuck Travis Scott. He's canceled.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree. But I would say this, I think as far as the different procedures that will be in place moving forward when it comes to either shows and or festivals is almost inevitable at this point. Even though there has been shows with more or less deaths before or just deaths involved, I think now because there is a lot of attention on it, something's gonna have to happen.
Like, they're about to like Travis Scott. I'm sorry about like it's fucked up, but they're about to make an example out of you. Like white people died at your black ass show. Like, yeah, bro, they're about to make an example out of him. Right, they're about to like really like. If that album even come out, whatever you supposed to drop, that album even come out next year, I would be shocked. But they really about to make an example out of him. Like, this ain't y'all niggas made too much tour money, too much free little raging antics. It's a wrap, nigga. Kiss that tour money, get by. They finna police. They like promoters ain't even finna be booking niggas no more. They finna just like they gonna start finding more people to replace this, man. They don't even look like it, but they gonna keep the same culture though. Watch this. I'm telling you, they finna make an example out of him, man.
I said that as well. I do think though that this moment right here could be a big I don't want to say marketing moment, but a big moment for Travis Scott brand or rebrand to the release or the anticipation for Utopia.
His next album is gonna be like highly sought. It's like it's highly sought out there right now. It's because people want to hear what we gonna talk about. Yeah. But if I'm him, like I'm coming with like some Lifetime documentary. Like you got to come with like a doc on this shit and just express and show like you really care and get out there and like try and change up your image, become a family man and shit. Like he gonna have to change his image. Like he gonna have to go hide it. But the only thing, this ain't no Kanye, Taylor Swift, Beyonce like walking on stage type of shit. This is like death. Like this is a massacre, low key. Like this is a tragedy. Like 9 people and counting. Like
isn't after 5 people that is considered a massacre?
Yeah. So it's like it's a like the Astroworld massacre. Like, and we live in that digital age, so it's like it's gonna be forgotten about next week. But the family's gotta live with that forever. But if this shit happened 20 years ago, what? Nigga, this will be in textbooks.
You think? All right. So I'm not trying to disregard, I guess, what happened, but to kind of go back onto like the Kanye West antics with fucking Taylor Swift and all that bull. Do you think Utopia will be a Dark Twisted?
I do think so. In the regards of Travis Scott, yes.
Okay.
I love Travis Scott's music. Like I like Travis Scott music. I like
and not trying to compare.
I'm not comparing. Yeah, it's not going to
be like Beautiful Dark is up there with Thriller. I don't think Travis Scott is gonna make something up there with Beautiful Dark and Thriller. Like he don't even got like Ye got mean ghostwriters and Ye be on the boards with Mike Dean, Jeff Basker, 88 Keys, Hudson Mohawk. he had some niggas. He had Push. He had Push writing. He had Shy High writing. Like Trav be having some niggas, right? But like Ye had like the dream team of like production assistant and writers, and his engineering is out of this world. Not to knock Trav, like Trav is talented, but like Beautiful Dark, like can Trav make Devil in a New Dress or All the Lights?
Fuck no.
Like All the Lights hits right now. Like you can play All the Lights at a graduation, it's just gonna hit.
But I will say this though, I feel like Travis definitely for sure. I'm not saying his rap ability would be anything like that. Not saying that. But I feel like he has the potential to make a really, really, really solid album to where it could top any of his shit that he dropped before. Now, he gonna have to do some shit. Now I will say he gonna have to do something. But I feel like if he was to put in the effort that he did for something like Rodeo, or even more than that, I feel like he could do something. I feel like he can do something.
He's gonna have to convey a lot of emotion, like a lot. Because Beautiful Dark is like literally what it is. It's a Beautiful Dark. Like that album conveys a lot of emotion. Mm-hmm. So this whole Astroworld Rodeo, nah, he's gonna have to rebrand. But like I said, like bro, this is 9 people dead. How do you rebrand when 9 people are dead? Like it's kind of hard to cut. You
can't even wrap
like we've never seen this before. Like we done seen some rappers catch bodies and come back, but like 9 fans died. Like you got like it's gonna be hard.
I know the braids is out his head right now. He is stressing.
I would be too.
That man is stressing.
How many people y'all think got fired on his team?
I can't believe. Look. I'm so glad you said that. Bruh, so I had saw this interview of one of the security guards there. Bruh, he didn't show no ID. He didn't give them a phone number. They just said, oh, yeah, just come to work. Bruh, he didn't have no experience.
That makes it worse.
He didn't have nothing. Nothing. They don't even know his name almost. They don't even know his name. They gave him a shirt and said, get out there.
Man, I'm going to R&B concerts from now on. If it ain't about to be Lauryn Hill and SWV singing, I get so weak at the knees. Like, I don't want to hear no more of that, suck a little bitch. No, it's over.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Now We Poddin. Just please like, comment, subscribe. And we are now streaming on all DSPs. Check us out, and we'll see you guys next week.